Record. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So you go to log in there at the top.
Now, I think I've saved this several times, but we'll see.
Yeah. Let's see. Didn't like that one.
Ah,
Um, was there a second one? Looked like you had a second one there. Oh, maybe not.
okay. It might be, let me go back. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if there's another one. Oh, there you go.
I don't,
I
I'm
don't think it's
hoping it's
that one. I
not.
think you are under it's definitely the Hotmail.
Yeah, I was
Let
hoping,
me
yeah, it wasn't under. Okay, so let me just go back.
that it remembered the password, yeah. Because let's see. Club Central. Let me look.
Oh,
Hey, there goes.
okay. Let me get a pen here.
Excellent.
There's toastmaster.org. Now, can I get to the local from this, or is that a separate?
That's a separate link, and I put the link in the chat for Easy Speak.
That's right. Easy speak. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh, I'll
but
get to the
go
chat
through. We
from,
can go through this one first, and then do the Easy
okay.
Speak. Got a couple questions you got to answer here.
Personal about opportunities like events, products, promotions, and webinars. Okay. Like to receive emails related to my Toastmaster and progress. Yes. Two emails when club members or speech. Okay. Promotional, what is that? Was that going to affect anything if I say no?
I don't think so. I think you could say no to that one. It'd be all right.
I understand. Yeah. Okay. I would like to. Uh, I don't know when I place an order. No, I don't want to be sharing third party. Okay. We'll say
Okay,
that.
save that. Shouldn't have to do that ever again. All
Okay.
right. So, um, the first step there is go to Basecamp.
East Camp. Yep.
Yep. Basecamp's where your learning pathway is at. And then this will show any pathways that you have. So there's, like six of them. But yeah, so then you click on that.
So this is the first one.
Yeah, presentation mastery is like the most basic one. I mean, uh, basic's not the right term. It's the most common to start with.
Okay. Good starting point.
Yeah, and so this whole layout is much better than the previous system was. So basically, on the left there, you're just going to go through each of those steps, and then if you scroll down in the middle, you can kind of see whatever content is
Okay.
there. It tells you, hey, this is what your icebreaker is. And
Okay. So I think I did. Well, I know I did the icebreaker
oh,
one.
you did it? Okay.
I did the talk. Yeah. I don't think you were there that particular week, but I did it.
Gotcha.
Uh,
So yeah,
but
so you can go through, go to just click on the left through each of the different steps.
here. Okay.
And you're like, okay, that's fine. I did that. You can hit next.
Okay.
Then it's going to have
Actually, I
more
wouldn't,
stuff, and then you can hit next.
okay. I wouldn't mind going through this because I didn't do this for my
Yeah.
speech, but this will be good to, okay.
Yeah, and you can always come back and go through this again. So, but as you go through,
Okay.
you can see it marks it off on the left there, checks it off that you did it.
Okay. Or two,
So again, there's a video,
get started.
tells you there's an outline. Again, more tips, information, tools to help you.
Okay. All right. So I think this is reflecting on your learning. So I completed. Let's go to this one.
Yeah, you can just keep hitting the next button there in
Okay.
the middle. Yeah, next. Okay. You finished your task, and then um, where it says complete my project, you can mark it that. Click on that. Let's see, scroll
Project. Once you
down.
deliver to receive your value, it would take a minute to add. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that part and log it here, but you don't have to. That's totally optional. Um,
Uh,
but you can.
then can I go back and change it, or
Yeah, you can always go back and change it.
if I hit save and save log, then I can change this because I do have. I'd
Hmm.
like to update this and put it in. I'll have to look
Yeah.
at the date. Okay. So
Yep. You
save log.
can always put that information in there so then it's a little more specific. This was not that piece right there was not something the old system had where you could log like what you actually did.
Nice. Okay.
Um, so yeah, so it gives you that option to log it.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back and review that. I'm just gonna make one. All right. Cool. So then next.
Next, then, before you move on, when you finish your task, so yeah, go ahead and click on complete my project, confirm, and again, you can go back and change anything you want.
All right.
All right, so then you can see there it changes progress. You're 5% complete. You've done your icebreaker. Looks like it's updating. So the icebreaker's done. And then your next one, your next project there on the left is, well, you can minimize that under icebreaker, like minimize that. Your next there is writing a speech with purpose.
Okay. So this will be my, okay, next step.
That's your next project. And again, you can always change the order of these things if you want to, but if you're just following it and want to follow it, that's totally fine. And then
Yeah. I think I'd like to follow it and just
yeah,
go
it's
through this
pretty yeah,
good way to progress.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's typically I how I do it. I just follow what they have there. Once in a while I
Okay.
might change something out of order, but for the most part I just follow right along what's next. So
All
then you
right.
can download resources. So there's a checklist, there's the evaluation tool, and so then you can, you know, print them out if you want to. Totally up to you how you want to use those resources.
Nice. Okay. Let me just bring this down. I'll go back to, all right.
And yeah,
Perfect.
and then again, just as you go through it, next until you get through it and
Okay.
keep plugging away. So this
All
is
right.
your
Excellent.
your tracking of all this. When you get done with the whole level one, then you actually submit that, and then the myself or Jim, who's really the VP of education right now, will get a notification that you completed the project. They'll mark it complete, and then we update it on the main Toastmasters website as well. And then the club gets credit, you get credit, the club gets credit for your work and all that.
Okay,
So yeah.
excellent. I think this got me going in the right direction here.
Yeah. Yeah, now that that's yeah, because the last time we talked, they still hadn't got this system wasn't up and running yet, but I really like it. I think it's more a little easier to follow. Um, it's got some great information and content there. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I was able to get in before they had revamped it here, but then
yeah,
but I was really just poking around and didn't know like this piece. One of the gals in the class had mentioned that after I did the icebreaker, hey, go in there and it'll show you the next step. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't even know.
yep,
You
yeah, yeah.
know. So really, I just was when you said the icebreaker, I was like, okay. So I asked somebody, they told me what I should do, and that's what I did. So it'll be good
Great.
to maybe I'll do it again. I don't know, based on the after I go through the course here. So
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do, that's the thing. You have to. This is a guideline. The pathway thing is a guideline, but you have to make Toastmasters your own and use it the way you want to, and
okay,
practice the stuff you want to practice. Even though a project may say, "Hey, do this type of speech," you can be like, "Well, I need to do a presentation at work, so I need to practice my presentation for work." We'll do that, and then just come in here and mark it, whatever it is. Like
oh, okay,
this is yours to use the way you want to use it and how you need to use it to work on your speaking.
okay,
Um, yeah, outside of not, but it gives you a path, right, to follow. If you're like, oh, I'm not sure, then just follow what they have. But you know, if you the other thing too, if you do a present, let's say you do a presentation at work and you record it, you can send it to me or somebody else, and we can do an evaluation of it, and you can still get credit and come back and put it, mark it in here that you get credit for it.
oh, nice. I'm
So
gonna make a note of that because I do
we
do
have
that for work.
those of us that have been in Toastmasters for a while have a saying that, you know, we don't, a Toastmaster should never let a speech go that they don't, or should never give a speech that they don't get credit for.
Okay, I like that.
So
If
as
you're doing
long
the
as it was recorded and someone can do an evaluation of it, then you can come in here and mark and get credit for it.
nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That is great to know. Share. Okay, I'm just make a note. Share and for credit. All right. Yeah, I have to do. We do a lot of Zoom calls and stuff like that, and some
Yeah.
of them are recorded. I'll make. Yeah, that's great. Record them and use them. All right, perfect. So let me just go back to this here. So you were saying these are
So the
your
next
paths.
thing then is well yeah, so this is
You said there's six of these, but
yeah, yeah, as you get done with this one, then you can sign up for another one.
okay.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
I was trying to look for it and I couldn't find the link for where it is to sign up for a new path. Let me see if I can see that. My home, base camp. Let's see. What can I do if I want to do a new path? And we'll have to find that. But yeah, if you want to click the link I sent for Easy Speak,
Yep. I just want to
make
full
sure that you can get in there.
Toastmasters there, and then oh, this I'm going to put this in my other browser.
Okay.
Let's save this as well. Um, all right, so I'm automatically
Yep.
logged into this.
So
Or do
you're logged in there. So then if you go to where it says meetings, so it's home meetings, and there's drop down, and then
just make it
um, yeah.
so Toastmasters and then easy speak.
So when you
Done.
hover over that, it'll show you the next upcoming meeting.
Okay, meetings.
You can scroll down. Um, and there actually, well, go ahead and click on the 28th. I'll show you. So there is no meeting on the 28th. But if you click the next button, so the other thing to look for is as the agenda gets set, we send out an email to, and so it'll say, hey, here's what your role is that you signed up for this week. And all you got to do is click on the link and then it'll register that you're coming and you're going to do the role. But if you click the next button on the right to go to the next meeting. Yep. So then this shows the if you've got a role, and then all you have to do is hit the mark if you're going to be there or not, or hit the up or down on the thumbs up, thumbs down, and then we know.
Oh, here. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'll need to check. I need to start getting.
Yeah, that's December 5th. So um so yeah, so when you get those emails or get the email notification, you can click on it, or you can even, like, if you hit the next thing again for the next meeting. So let's say you're going to be out the 12th. So we don't have roles assigned yet, but you're not going to be there. You can mark yourself not there, and then you're not going to get assigned a role.
Okay.
So yeah, you can scroll back and forth, forward and back, and you know, um,
Oh, I see. So you got me as humorous for the next one. Okay, let me see if I can make that one.
yeah. And again, if you can't, there's plenty of time between now and then. You just mark that you're not coming, and
So if I click on that, oh, hospitality.
I don't know what that is. Oh, that's something else. That's not correct, whatever that is. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna go back here. I was when I
But a
clicked on this,
humorous role, yeah, humorous, yeah, it's it's probably supposed to give you some helpful information if you click on it, but didn't seem like that was very helpful
yeah, hospitality. I
because
don't
it's
know. So
linking to hospitality. So that's not what humorous role is.
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, humorous role is here's what I recommend for humorous role to really like practice. It's meant to be something humorous, funny,
Yeah.
entertaining. Um, it's sometimes people just get a joke and read a joke.
Okay.
What I think is more fun to do, and especially as a speaker trying to learn to use humor more, is like take a real life story. Like, can I take a story of a real experience? Um, and craft that into a humorous story. Or sometimes I'm like, oh, I like how the a comedian said that joke, but I'm going to rewrite that joke a little bit and make it about me instead of somebody else.
Oh, okay.
So it becomes a little more personal, like especially if it's self-deprecating humor or something like that. Um, so rather than just taking someone else's joke and reading it, to me, it's like, I mean, we all have funny things that happen or goofy things that we've done. And, let's take the 1 to 2 minutes that you have there and come up with something that's, um, more fun, more entertaining, and
More
a
a little
way
bit
for
more
us to
personalized.
practice, really to
Mhm.
practice how do we take the things that already happen and make them funny and humorous and become things that we start to be able to work into our speeches and that. So that's
Gotcha.
what I try to do most of the time with that role. And when people ask me about it, that's my recommendation is everybody has funny stories and goofy things that happen, and it's really good practice to see if you can craft it into something funny over 2 minutes.
Sure. Okay, that was going to be my next question. So it's about 2 minutes,
two
two,
minutes
three,
yep.
2 minutes. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Perfect. Okay. Well, I think you got me going in the right direction here. I think the big piece was that I like the that outline and following like icebreakers. Okay, now here's the next thing that you could work on,
Yeah.
and all that information on how to prepare is yeah, that's going to be really helpful.
Yeah. Well, and let me do one more thing. I think this will be good to share with everybody. So we have an open speaker. So just for fun, you don't have to do this, but I want you to be able to I want to be able to show you this and then share this video. Um, all right. So for the December 12th meeting, oh no, for the December 5th meeting, actually I just made you a speaker. So just
So do
refresh
I?
the page there because there's a
Oh,
couple
okay.
extra steps if you're a speaker that you'll need to do. All right, so it's showing you as a speaker. So if you click so it says TBA and there's a little pencil there.
Yep.
So click on that. So this is where you can so select the actual project you're going to do. So it's going to align with whatever you're doing, at toastmasters.org. So if you click on the workbook and speech tab, and so like you already did your icebreaker. So let's say you were going to do, the next one there, your speech with purpose. You would just click the circle on the left of that
Okay.
and then go to your speech. So this is what I try to get every speaker to do before you speak. Go in here, select your project, go to your speech title tab, and put in your title. And if you have an introduction, you can add an introduction if you need to. Don't have to, but put in the title and then save it. So then the Toastmaster for the meeting has all that information. They can do the introduction for you and do all that. And it's
Oh, okay. So the introduction is what they would be used by the to be introduced. I got you.
the Toastmaster. The main thing is the title of the speech because we
Yeah.
like to, give the title of the speech. Um, and do that. But you can cancel that. I'll take that back out. But I
Okay.
just wanted to
For
show
the
that to you.
Toastmaster. Okay, I'm just making a note here. I just want to Toastmaster. Okay. All right. Perfect. That's great.
So yeah, that's the main stuff right there. So that covers most of it.
Okay. No, this is excellent. I'll be able to dive in a little bit here and be, like I said, I want to be a little bit more engaged and just lately it's been haven't been able to make it out there. It's a The other thing is it's about a half hour for me to get there
Yeah,
and a half hour
right.
then to get back. And
Yeah,
so I
no, I hear you.
plan for that other hour, which I'm usually able to do because I can make my own. I make my being announced. That's one of the nice things about outside sales. I make my own
Right.
schedule. So,
Yeah, I hear
uh,
you.
but this time of year, I'm getting dragged into a lot of things that
Yeah, yeah.
us. So,
Yeah,
yeah, let me see.
I moved well, I used to live in Broomfield and then North Glen, and then I moved over to Wheat Ridge. So yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get up there. But a lot of times, not every Thursday, but every other Thursday, I have a meeting later on in Westminster, so I'm already like on in that part of town
Oh,
and
yeah,
hang
you're
out
right there.
there, so I don't have to get back. But so yeah, I
So
hear
that's
you.
what screwed me up the last few times. It's not so much getting there because it's a nice early start. So that's
Getting
not the
back.
problem.
Yes,
It's
right.
afterwards, right? Like, okay, so it's over there at 8:30, and then I got a meeting at 9 or 9:30, and I
Yeah.
got to be down in the tech center, and
Tight schedule.
so that's what's honestly has screwed me up lately. So,
Sure.
but I'll try to get out there. I'm gonna look here and make the fifth a priority to get back into it here.
Okay.
So I'll have some time over. Got Thursday, Friday off, the long weekend, and I can look forward to diving into this a little bit. So
All right.
perfect.
Good deal. Yeah. Let me know if you have other questions. And yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'll get this put up on a link, so I'll share back with you so you've got it. And then yeah, I want to share with the rest of the club as well so that people can see the new system. And so I think a lot of people haven't even signed into the new system yet
All right.
to see what it looks like.
Can this be one of my speeches then? I was just
Sure, why not?
yeah, yeah. All right. All right, very good. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate your patience with me and thanks for
Yeah,
showing me
no
around.
problem. You got it,
Okay.
James. We'll see you.
All
Happy
right, Peter.
Thanksgiving.
All right, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy.